have to celebrate you, baby. I have to praise you like I should.
Now Wolford, now Lola here, Lola here, has got the opening try.
We've come a long, long way together, through the hard times and the good.
Oh, it's been absolutely fantastic. So I have been here before, obviously with family members, but being able to come and see the full provision has been absolutely amazing. So seeing the sensory room and the work that's going on with the cheerleaders, absolutely fantastic. I think if you ask anyone in Huddersfield, they know what the zone is. And the great thing is that you're working with lots of different people, as you mentioned. So seeing, you know, tiny little kids up to the provision that you've got upstairs with older people to help with their health conditions as well, absolutely pivotal. And I think the community is really taking it in as their own, which is probably one of the most important things that you can do, so amazing. You know, I have to give a shout out to the Giants and the Community Trust and the work that you're doing. And I've been speaking in Parliament about what you're doing, and it's really pivotal to the people here in Huddersfield and the wider Kirklees area. I think what's great is that you've got a wide set of provision, so it's open, it's affordable, which is really important at this time as well. So I'd absolutely say come on down here, and I've been plenty of time with my cousins' children and all that sort of stuff, so yeah, please get down here. Look, we know that it's at the heart of our communities, particularly rugby league in our northern communities is really, really important. So part of that is making sure that I'm spelling that out, not just here locally, but in Parliament as well. And we've got some great advocates, particularly in Lisa Nande, a big Wigan fan. So we're not too happy about that, but she does support rugby league. And certainly as we're getting some more funding for sports provision, I'll be banging the drum for rugby league as well. So absolutely, I'll be doing that.
They've set the platform here, the Giants. Wolford to Frawley, out wide, can they isolate Barron? They'll get it to Swift, not the best pass, but this boy can finish.
Barron initially comes up, tries to rescue the situation, but Lola here just too good.
Huddersfield once again looking pretty comfortable in defence. Ball now works its way into the path of Knight. He'll get it away to Caesar, moves it out wide to Litton. Litton, oh, beautiful pass! Beautiful pass from Litton, and Martin is over.
That's really good work from the young centre-wing partnership. I think Lewis Martin in particular, being patient, not getting spooked, not trying to duck back on the inside, understanding what his centre partner was trying to do. And numbers left here if they want.
Yeah, they have. Big numbers left. That's where they're going now. Not the best pass. Frawley did well. Spots the gap, puts the kick in for Greenwood. He collects and he scores.
Can't tell you how smart that is from Matt Frawley. They set up, they had numbers, and he sees that the Hull FC players have all rushed up.
40 out. Hardacre in at full, in at the dummy half. Cuss will move him out of the way. Here now. Here's Caesar. White. Oh, Rapanaar could have collected. It's picked up by Bibby. He's got Swift with him. He might need to use him. No, he won't. He's going to race away and score. More points for the Giants, just as Hull were on the attack.
It's missed by Huddersfield. There is a clear gap. It's not touched by Huddersfield.
And Bibby picks up a crucial score on the stroke of half-time. Now, if John Cartwright was making notes and deciding how much paint to strip off the walls at half-time, there might be a few more scribbles in that notebook.
Can Hull finish it off? Here now is the ball to Cartwright. Cartwright moving it wide. Got support outside and gives it Rapanaar. Barron for the corner! Don't think he got it down. Not sure he got this one down. Referee's going to have a look.
Okay, it is simultaneous, the ball hitting the line and the in goal. That means it is out of the field of play.
Where's the sufficient evidence from what you've seen there? That ball's planted and squished through the belly of the ball.
Ball finds Frawley, gets it away to Lolohea, always a threat. Lolohea to Flanagan, trouble brewing here, Flanagan's in. That might just wrap it up for the Huddersfield Giants.
Through the hands of both ball players, Frawley to Lolohea, and he provides early ball for one of the bright young things in Super League.
And here's Knight, Eze, Caesar, this looks more like it, tip pass, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. Finally, Hull FC gets something going.
Take a look at this final tip-on pass. That's outstanding.
Huddersfield knocking on the door. They've been pretty ruthless when they've got down this end. Here's Lolohea, big step through, try! Lolohea might just have wrapped it up for the Giants.
It was a double step, wasn't it? That carved out the space he needed.
Huddersfield determined to smother them and see out the match. Here's Cade Cuss, finds Caesar, he's going to put the kick out here for Martin. If he collects this on the fly, he's off. He juggles it, he does collect it. He's got Lynn inside, puts the kick in for Lynn. Lynn back to Martin, what a magical try. The hat-trick scored by Martin. It might be a consolation, but that is box office stuff from Hull FC.
No, it's worth another look at this one. Shift from midfield. Kick from Caesar, called for by Martin, really well handled. Litton does really well actually to stay on side and stay behind him, gets the bounce and then returns the favour. A fantastic finish in the corner. It's just a natural rugby league player.
A new 2-year deal keeping you at the Giants until the end of 2027. Just how pleased are you that that's now signed, sealed and over the line?
Yeah, definitely. I'm glad that I've got another 2 years here. Obviously settled really well and been here a few years now. So yeah, glad that that's over the line and obviously I can concentrate at the back end of this year now. So yeah, obviously good from the club and I'm pleased with it, to be fair.
And obviously that leaves you now with, as you say, the end of the season to now focus on. Was that something that you wanted to wrap up before, like early enough, so you could have a really good end to the season with the Giants?
Yeah, well, my first intentions were I wanted to stay here. That was the biggest thing, and we've been chatting a few times, and obviously it all depending on Robbo and stuff, if what his thoughts was, and yeah, we had a good chat, good sit down with AK and stuff like that, and yeah, finally we got it over the line, and I'm glad to be here for another 2 years.
And obviously, we know there's going to be sort of some turnover in squad. We're glad to see that you're not going to be one of them, but you being part of this squad and, you know, for the next 2 years, it's huge, and obviously Robbo can start to build for next year and obviously the year after now that you're signed up, and obviously there's a few others potentially over the line.
Yeah, definitely. Like, obviously last year Robbo come on the scene a bit later than he wanted to, and obviously just didn't have many players to pick from when he got appointed, and obviously this year now he's sort of gelling into the team that he sort of wants, and it was good for both parties, you know. So Robbo knows that obviously the players that are staying on, the players that re-sign, and new players that are coming in. So obviously we were only going to grow from here. And like I say, it's great just to get it over the line and enjoy obviously last few games of the season with the boys. And then obviously next year going into big pre-season, hopefully just everyone be fit and healthy, ready to go, and that's a big thing. And like I say, if Robbo knows what he's got as a team and what he's signing and gets it done early, I reckon that puts in good stead for the start of the season next year.
And just on this season, it's sort of been a little bit stop-start for you. There's a couple of injuries in there, but you're back playing and playing some really, really good rugby. Just how pleased have you been with the performances from yourself when you've been able to step out on the field for the Giants?
Yeah, well, to be fair, start pre-season I was back in the middle again, and I said to Robbo, I feel like I can offer a bit more if I put it on the edge, and obviously we've had a look at that in the start of the pre-season games, and I think him and Finney enjoyed that, so been playing there quite a bit, most of the year now, been playing big minutes, and for me it's sort of rolling back the years, you know, that's where obviously that's my favourite position. I love playing, and like I say, I feel like I'm doing a job for the Giants there, and I feel like I'm contributing quite a bit, and I just like for me that's like my main position. But if Robbo says sometimes I might have to put you back in the middle, but if he has to, but in the meantime Robbo said this moment we've got all healthy, fit middle. So he said, I want to keep you out wide.
And just lastly, we've got Catalans Dragons down at the ACU Stadium this weekend. You know, the club have they've slashed prices. Just how important do you think that is, that, you know, we want to get fans down there to support us and try and get that first win of the season on Saturday afternoon?
Yeah, honestly, it's massive. You know, we need the fans behind us, and like I say, it's sometimes with the fans there and they're they're getting behind you, it can change momentum no matter what part of the game. And it's great from the club to have obviously a half-price tickets and obviously cheaper tickets and stuff, and it's great for families. So yeah, come down and watch on Saturday. It'll be a great entertainment, and like I say, hopefully we can get that first win with the ACU Stadium. So.